Joined by our GMAC Softball Player of the Week from Cedarville, sophomore Danielle Wolgamot. And Danielle, everyone dreams of hitting that walk-off home run. Can you walk us through the bottom of the ninth inning in Game 1 versus Alderson Broaddus with the game tied at 5-5?
Well, it was a very exciting time. Also a little overwhelming because we did make some mistakes in the first inning, so we could have already won the game, but we brought ourselves to the position that we were in. But we also had other opportunities to tie the game up, but we didn't. So the time at bat before we were tied, I struck out and took a second to get over that because I knew that we had a chance to tie the game and I missed it. And so when I came up in the bottom of the ninth, actually the at bat before that was Carlin, and so she hit a home run prior in that game, and I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if Carlin just hit a walk-off. Like, she should go for it. And then I got up and I was like, okay, all I need to do is get a hit. Last time I struck out. So being excited for Carlin, and then that didn't happen. I was just looking for a hit. And so when it happened, I'd never really laughed around the base path, but it made me laugh a little bit when I was running after I hit the walk-off. So it was a pretty exciting moment.
Do you remember the count that you were in, or when it was off the bat? Did you know it was a no-doubter, or did you have to kind of watch the ball travel a little bit?
I was pretty sure that when it went off the bat, that it was over the fence. It was one that hit the sweet spot, and it felt pretty effortless, and I knew that my swing had carried it a long way.
Mm-hmm. It's great to get 2 conference wins to begin league play in your first home games, but can you rewind a little bit and recap your thoughts from the team's spring break trip in Florida to begin the season?
So if anyone has been following our team at all, they would know that we had a very rough start in Florida. Lost a lot of games, but not only in the games that we lose were they losses, but we didn't score a lot of runs, and we made several errors. And our team, we thought that the whole offseason we could hit pretty well, and we weren't hitting.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a really frustrating time in Florida, I think, for everyone. A lot of conversations with the coaches and the team, and how are we going to go into each day with confidence when we started off really low.
Sure.
So Florida was a learning period for our team to get through, knowing that we can be better than we're performing, but trying to go in each game with confidence when we are continually depleting it.
Mm-hmm.
So Florida was rough, but it was really good for our team, especially because my team, there's no drama, and everyone loves everyone a lot. So it's cool to go through this experience with the specific people on my team.
Sure. As a sophomore, currently leading the team in hitting, homers, and RBI, has the learning curve from year 1 to year 2 been easier maybe than you had originally thought?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like in college it's slightly different from high school because everyone's so caught up in grades, but in college there's no one's thinking about if you're a freshman versus a senior. So I learned a ton last year with playing outfield and where to go and where to be and where to throw the ball. And so I feel like last year taught me so much that I was way more prepared to come into sophomore year and confident in the moves that I make and being able to go into each game with that encouragement of learning how much I learned freshman year.
Good. Now you were able to get the win as a pitcher in Game 2. That's really impressive considering probably the emotional rush that you were on from that home run. Was it hard to settle down and get ready to go in there and pitch?
A little bit. I knew that, especially since the game went into extra innings, that I had to rush a little bit to get ready for the next game. And so I had to take a second because I was rushing through my warm-up, trying to get all my pitches warmed up. And I had to take a second and be like, okay, the last game is over, and it was really exciting and awesome that I had the ability to hit the home run and have that walk-off, but it was a new game, and so that home run wasn't going to lead me into the next game. It wasn't going to carry me, and so I had to be able to take a step back and see that it was a new game. And although the walk-off was really fun, incredible. I had to refocus and know that this was a completely new game and I was in a different position, and I had to now start in a different way by pitching the game. So it did take a lot of thinking and conscious effort to reorient my mind towards pitching that game.
Danielle, fantastic 2-game stretch for you, and best of luck to you and the Lady Jackets as you continue the spring season.
Thank you so much.